furthest away from us in the commentary box. Lucky, very lucky. For the bowler, that is.
Stadium's pitch has always been very, very good to bat on.
.35 without loss.
That's a smash down the ground. Now he needs a bit of turn really to make it happen, but otherwise he can become a bit predictable. Even then he's been the best in the business in T20. Smashing shot.
He very rarely turns. I think with his action, his most deliveries come into you, not as a googly, just as a slider.
Of any opponent. Oh, that's out. That's got to be out. Yes. It looked pretty plumb. Hit him on the back leg, I think. The ball was not spinning across the stumps. So a bit of a whack, a wild one from the left-hander, and he's paid the price for it. He's gone leg before after scoring 21. It's 41 for 1. We have another look at that now. Was there a chance of that ball pitching outside the leg stump? So that's the only query that the umpire had to answer. Otherwise, he was plumb in front.
It's difficult to tell, but if you are in doubt as an umpire.
Number one, reduce the threat, and number two, to actually deal with it. So the CCTV camera footage around the city of Lahore, the fact that you can be driving a moped almost anywhere in the city and people will be able to monitor where you're going, and the security experts started saying, yes, the threat is there, it exists, but we can manage it. Whereas before they were saying we weren't confident we could manage it. And that's been the difference. The Players Association, we can stage safe events.
That's a very good shot. He's driven the ball beautifully down the ground. Just a slice more than anything else, but this is such a good looking pitch. You can play a shot like that.
It's always been a good batting pitch, hasn't it? But the confidence of the Pakistan team is also remarkable. Watching them at the beginning of the Champions Trophy and then of course at the end, and it's a good sign that domestic cricket must have been able to keep its momentum.
I guess a difficult question, Dave. That ball is stopped. I think it's David Miller with a very good stop. So the next question, I think it's a difficult question for you to answer, is when. Thank you very much for your time. I wanted to ask you a lot of questions, but we don't have it because of paucity of time. I can just continue with this conversation. But thanks. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Hope it's a pleasant one, comfortable one.
96. I never thought I'll see him play international cricket in 2017. That says a lot about. What a shot! What a shot! Picked up his gap. Madon was up with the straight bat. Second boundary to Babar Azam.
Just continuing where he left off. Looks lovely. No flourish as far as the bat and the shot is concerned. Straight as you like, and no fielders behind there. And it picks up 4 more.
Pakistan team struggles a bit from 8 till the 15th over. There should be a plan. That's a good shot. Nicely played. It was down leg side, offline, played it nicely. That sensible cricket from Babar Azam. 23 of 20. That was his third boundary. Strike rate of 115.
Yeah, well executed. Just redirected. The faintest of touches, and that's all it needed to be. Use all the pace there is on it, and away it goes for 4.
In Pakistan in a solid position. These two did put up a wonderful partnership last night, and they're looking really good. 100 up for Pakistan in the 13th over. Another excellent partnership of 59 of 46 deliveries. Pakistan in it's a tailor-made situation for Shoaib. Look at that shot. It was pretty full. It wasn't really there for cut. He just waited for it, Played it very nicely, Babar, in a great nick.
I mean, look at the balance. He watched the ball ever so closely, and then with his beautiful wrist work, found the gap, had enough power on it. Tamim Iqbal diving full length, missed the ball.
Off stump channel. That's no good. That's way too short. We've seen yesterday that the pitch was slow, and very similar pitch. Way too short for that surface. And Babar Azam, the kind of form he is in, he's not going to spare that.
Yeah, the other thing that he does so well these days is obviously pick the loose deliveries. On the shorter side, on his pads, and found the gap. Lost. Oh, yes, sir. That's a huge one from Shoaib Malik. It made a great sound that moment the ball hit the middle patch of his bat.
He loves using his feet. What a sound. It was just a beautiful sound. He knew it as he hit the bat. He knew that's going a long way. And that did go a long way. Another tremendous hit from Shoaib Malik.
Quick hands from Shoaib. Oh, they're appealing for caught behind. I'm not too sure whether it's a caught behind, but they've gone for a stumping chance there. It was bowled wide by Imran Tahir. Beautifully done by the leg spinner. He saw him coming out of his crease and then flatted it wide outside the off stump.
It was definitely a slow delivery. It was bowled a lot slower. A legal delivery. And that one spun and spun very sharply. Went really far away from Tim Payne. He had to really gather it from long way and come back. And Shoaib Malik had enough time to come back and put his bat back in the crease. Should be a not out.
The ball just...
Imran Tahir bowls that googly which spins. That's beautifully timed. Just a little flick. Use the pace, Imran Tahir. Wrong line, without a doubt. Just a little flick.
I think Shoaib Malik has earned that ball because he's threatening to come out of his crease and hit him straight, and so as a result he went fast and he lost the plot. It was a wide one down the leg side, quicker delivery, and helped himself, Shoaib, to off the rate.
And just when they seem to try to lose wickets. Oh goodness. Oh. It might well be a no ball, you know, but he's just picked the man out in the deep. They're going to go upstairs to check for the no ball. It just looked like a full toss that he could hit anywhere he liked. And he picks the man out.
I think he just might be under that waist height because he was looking to go onside. He was leaning down a little bit, so it might be out. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it's well over the waist height, so Imaad Wasim might be okay here. That was a good hit, clean hit. Went straight to the fielder, but definitely no ball. There might be a free hit coming.
Even with his knees bent, that looks rather high. Yeah, it's chest height. A long way above the stumps. It's you have a no ball and it'll be a free hit. We'll get confirmation. On and up. Keeping us in suspense. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. Finally. Hassan Raza was the TV umpire. And has relayed the message. It's above waist height. And so a free hit because it's a no ball. Maybe destroy Ahmad Wasim, because he'd have liked that to be 2 yards, 3 yards either side, perhaps a little higher, and away it goes for 6, and he gets the free hit.
I don't think he'd be thinking that. He'd be thinking, I'm glad that I'm still around. I'm here. He won't mind facing a little later. There you go. He's facing right now. Why is he on strike? That's the question.
I suppose because the catch is taken and they don't complete the run. Free hit. Didn't quite get all of it, so it won't go off to the fence. But he'd have been disappointed in that he got a length ball that got him out at the top of middle. It's out, it's out. Comfortable catch for Imran. Have a look at that attempted ram shot. He doesn't quite get the angle of the bat, and it slows it all. Gone. Picks the man out. It's a golden duck for the skipper. Tahir again. Off Pereira. It's 157 for 5.
This is the second time Teixeira Pereira got Sarfaraz Ahmad out.
It's up, up and away for 6. Shoaib Malik becomes the leading run getter in T20 internationals for Pakistan, surpassing Umar Akmal.
Very good start of the over from Pakistan. Shoaib Malik once again looking really good. Played extremely well yesterday, and this time was looking to give a bit of room.
Better. Man there, no, too far in, and away it goes all the way. 6 more.
Totally misjudged that one. Not sure why was he so in. If he would have been right on the boundary, it could have been easily taken. But Pakistan will take that 6. Very crucial runs. One more delivery.
Taken this time. That's a top catch by Paul Collingwood. It was racing that. Fabulous hand. It's done all right, but he held on to it. So Pakistan, with that dismissal of Shoaib Malik for a really good innings, 39 from 23, and their innings